They did. They said they lured people into the mountain because they had like sexual like it was like an overabundance like sex in there, and like it's
overabundance of sex
and pleasure.
Sex
It's
mountain.
like a weird.
Out?
It's a like sex on Mount Shastacle. It's a weird like interdimensional thing.
Oh my gosh,
Sex
we
mountain.
just can't even hold on to sex together. We just have to start
You
handing
just
it
feel
out.
yourself gravitating towards the mountain. You don't know why.
So I'm going. I won't be available next week. I'm going to Mount Shasta. I have a quick trip.
I got a few friends waiting for me.
I might be going for a
Quick
few,
trip. We'll call it a quickie.
Might be a few. Writers.
Okay, we're ready. We're ready. All right, welcome to the Writers Round Table for Comedy.
Hello.
Where everybody here has made up a bunch of jokes, and we're all going to try them out on each other, and we're going to roast them, we're going to rate them, and we're going to give improvements. That we
No
can
one's
potentially
safe.
give. Yeah, nobody is safe.
This is not a safe space.
All right, everybody knows how Addison feels about this right now. Perfect. All right, I can start first with my joke. Topic, if you wanted to follow it, was for video games. So I was like, hey, I was thinking the other day, why do we play video games? You know, it's because our lives are super fucking boring, and survival adventure games are super popular. And I think I found an alternative that's even better than video games. It's called being homeless and having a drug problem. You know, it's crazy. It's like every day you wake up, it's like Minecraft. You got to rebuild your shelter. You got to collect resources, make sure your health bar doesn't go down too much.
Your health bar.
Your health bar at night, you're like fighting off zombies and creepers trying to blow up your tent. It's great. I'm just like, wow, okay. And then if you die, you respawn at the hospital. Oh, God. Oh, man. And every day you have different achievements you can get, you know, like panhandle $100, steal a bike, you know, take over somebody else's tent. I don't know, yeah. And I think there's even different like modes, like you got like easy mode, that's California, you know. Oregon's probably medium mode, and like Billings, Montana in the winter is hard mode. So yeah, there you go.
Extreme.
Yeah, extreme mode, and yeah. And that's how far I got with that.
I like that concept. That's funny.
Fun
It reminded me of that Shane Gillis bit where he's talking about
The quest. The side
the quest. He's like,
Side
yeah,
quest.
when you're
Yeah.
when you're on crack, you have quests, and it's like you have to collect copper.
You have to get titty fucked behind the Home Depot.
Yeah, the quests get darker as they go. Yeah, no, but I love that health bar line. I think that's so funny.
You
Just
gotta add the hunger meter to that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
hunger meter.
homeless people do look like they're just like on their last life in a video game. Just like, these are my things. I cannot lose them. Like,
Yeah, you gotta come back and collect your
these
things
my
once you get.
yeah. They're like, these are my resources. Like, yeah, their shopping cart is just like, you know,
on the backpack.
yeah, the backpack in Zelda.
You talked about like survival adventure games. I was thinking of like Red Dead Redemption and how like you said homeless people. They kind of all look like they're part of like some like they're like a Red Dead Redemption character. You know, like, they all look like their own character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that's awesome.
Yeah,
Red
they are.
Dead.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's like a GTA joke in there somewhere too.
Yeah. there's
We're
just
like
NPCs.
respawning at the hospital. It's a GTA thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Survival adventure. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah, I was gonna try and think of something like if you die, you just come back at the hospital. You respawn, but you have to go back and collect your resources back where you last died.
Yeah.
But
I also thought like you went into the Minecraft one, right?
yeah.
It was like there's something like for the modes. That was one thing I was thinking. It's like what there's creative and survival,
Mm-hmm.
or
Ooh.
like what would creative look like for in that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be good is like their building feature is not very good.
Right.
They're like,
Or crafting. I was thinking crafting too, where it's like you got to make different needles.
Oh.
It's like yeah, dude. Like being homeless is like the new Minecraft mode where it's like all they have is cardboard as a resource.
Yeah, that's all you got.
Cardboard's a new resource.
Wow, they just added this great new update to the game Minecraft. It's called Being Homeless.
There's a new
I'll have a
cardboard
drug
block.
problem.
There's a new cardboard block.
Isn't it crazy how they added drugs to Minecraft now? Now you can become a junkie there too. Oh god.
Oh my god, that'd actually be a fun game premise. Like just
Yeah.
to like
be homeless?
No, I mean like,
The absence of a home. That's a good game.
no.
Houseless.
Wow.
No, hey, I was
Sorry.
sorry. Don't be offensive.
I'm not trying to like step on any
No, I mean like
bare toes out here.
what if in a video game you like could get addicted to something like in the game?
Oh,
And so it's like
you gotta
it's
get
just
your
like-
fix.
No,
Overcoming addiction.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just call
What
overcoming
do they call it?
addiction.
An AA simulator.
AA simulator.
Or like in Fortnite, when you gotta hit the chug jug, like you gotta do crack real quick. Like, oh, your character has to crack. Or
Where's
like,
the pipe?
Oh yeah. If you use too many of the power ups, you develop an addiction to it.
Mhm.
You're just like, Actually, that's the premise of Bioshock.
Yeah, and I think they do that in Fallout
Oh.
too.
That's literally the premise of Bioshock. Everybody. in the
Don't
city started-
reinvent the wheel here, boys. It's been done.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Well, AA simulator is a whole different thing. That's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, you have to sit there and.
You gotta
be
go through a
yourself.
meeting. Yeah, that's what's. Can you imagine that?
Oh.
I don't think people that are trying to not drink want to just experience not drinking in another level. You know, they're like not happy about it.
I know. I wish in real life though you could have like little. It could that because that would help me get so many more things done. You know, I was like, oh, my hunger meter is here. My
Uh-huh.
need to get my fix meter is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or like because then I could be like, oh, I'm always at 100%. I'm always at
Yeah, that's a good one.
I usually remember.
Well, that was
Like
a
that I'm hungry.
What Addison was just saying, there's different levels to alcoholics though, because like I'm like borderline alcoholic, but I'm like 21 and having fun. But then there's also like my dad alcoholic who like has a few drinks a night and just like screams at the TV.
You only relate. That's just he's known alcohol longer. It's like a wife that he's been with his whole life. And he's like, she's screwed me over a couple times, but I'm with her. I can't leave her.
Yeah. I'm not
Every
gonna
time
leave
I've
this
tried to
thing.
leave her, she comes right back in the door.
Yeah. She goes right back in my life.
Yeah,
Suddenly I'm face planted in a driveway.
yeah. Classic wife.
classic wife. Yeah.
Yeah. Me. Yeah. I consider all my relationships. They always end in the gutter.
Vodka for my dad's just like an ex-wife. It
No,
just
but
always
think-
comes back around. You can't get away from it.
Think about the
Yeah,
AA
I
person.
can't stop abusing it.
But think about
That was Billy Brand, everybody.
Oh god. Yeah.
what do you admit just now?
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah. That's kind of. Well, I mean, yeah. If I got abused, vodka abuse. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
But imagine being an alcoholic and your escape is video games. You turn it on and it's the Alcoholic Anonymous game. You'd be like, oh my gosh.
But
More of this?
what if it works though? What if they overcome alcoholism by playing the
Virtually?
game? That's a great
People do
marketing
that over
strategy.
Zoom,
That's a great
right?
marketing strategy.
What's
Yeah.
different between Zoom and AA? You know what I'm saying? Like because people do Zoom
Uh-huh.
meetings on it.
Why? AA should just really adopt the AA game because like that could
Yeah.
really like
Why not?
that could be a solution for a lot of people probably.
Yeah, maybe. And there's no embarrassment of going to meetings or having anybody know who you are. It's just a video game character.
I think, yes, maybe alcoholism goes down. Suicide rate, though, up the roof.
Yeah, because because alcohol is just what's keeping us all
Right.
from like.
No,
You know-
I don't know. Just if that game exists,
You know what they
that's
say?
the kind of person that kills
You know what they say
themselves.
at AA meetings? Hang in there.
So
Oh, I got that on so many levels right now. There's so many levels that makes sense. Oh man. Holy shit.
that's great. I was also thinking, but going back to Billy's joke, when you're talking about like wanting to be at 100% all the time, or like knowing what your percentage was.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that show or the movie Limitless,
Oh yeah.
where this guy takes this pill, right, and it makes him optimal at everything. When part of that means that he knows exactly how strong he is at any given moment, how fast he can run, how much he needs to eat. So maybe there's a tie-in there too, just like just like knowing your levels and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be stressful.
I think it'd be good. I think that could even be a useful product. Yeah, like quit drinking simulator and they're just like, all right, sit here and play this video game and don't drink for 10 minutes.
Right.
And that's how you.
Oh, yeah, like a VR thing where you're at a party and, like, someone hands you a drink.
Oh, yeah,
and like,
social
I know
pressure.
it's not real. No, I'm just gonna drink it.
You're like, no, it wasn't real.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh,
It's
it's
social
sad.
pressure simulator.
Or just like shocks you when you try to do it. You're like,
Oh man, that would be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bet that could actually work.
Well, it's
Mhm.
literally
Every time you actually drink in the video game, you lose money.
Or it doesn't even have to be like people will replace things all the time, right? Like if you're addicted to alcohol, maybe you do just suddenly start playing video games every time you want to drink. Like that's a legitimate strategy people used to get over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
I don't know. You know strategies?
Well, you dabble.
You dabble in being raging alcoholic trying strategies.
All right, I just got a job.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. All right. If we
We're gonna
run the
cut that
course of
part
this joke, is
Yeah. I feel like we're at the end.
Okay.
That was a good one.
That was good. I like it.
That was good.
It was good.
7.
Okay. Out of 10.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
That's fair.
No
Yeah.
explanation.
7.6.
Okay.
Definitely, it's a punchy. From the opening, you're like, oh, you kind of pull back. But I think you did a good job of bringing us in. Hopefully, not offending everybody watching this.
I think, yeah, there's a lot more tines for that one
Yeah,
to be
sure.
had.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely there. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What was your explanation? Did you have an explanation?
I said no explanation.
Oh, okay. No explanation. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okie dokie.
All right, Liam.
Liam, my boy.
Gibbity.
Gibby.
Gibbity.
What did you guys think about? I talked to Billy earlier about it. I don't know if you guys heard it about moving away from like the ratings and more just like we're giving critical feedback. We just vote at the end for your favorite.
I'm down.
We can do that
Because
too.
I was just thinking that it's like the only negative thing we've got.
True.
Right?
Mhm.
Is that we're like fucking with each other.
Yeah.
we can just,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can
Stay
just vote
up
at the
and
end.
up.
Right.
I think treating each other is good.
What's
a
that?
little bit.
Well, we could just shit on each other like
Well,
in
right.
a little bit. Like we can just do that if we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a joking manner,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
of course.
Well,
fair.
obviously.
Yeah,
All love.
yeah, yeah.
All love.
All love always.
All love. It's not consensual sometimes. Had to
Sometimes.
say it. Had to say it.
You're like trying to get this removed.
You're saying it. That's what happens. All right.
This is the kind of thing like remember how Instagram wouldn't promote our podcast? They're like, is this the guy who just talks? I'm not even gonna say it on camera.
No, it's a good line.
That's terrible. All right. Yeah, it's Anthony Jeselnik kind of funny.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
where
he's
we
jokes.
cut, and now we're back in. Yeah.
All right, we're back in.
Hey, welcome back to the
Do we really?
Dilly
cut?
Dilly.
Did we cut?
No, we didn't cut.
We didn't
No.
cut.
Gibby, you're up.
All right. All right. So the topic is video games.
Oh yeah.
I went a little bit different for myself. I did instead of a story, I just did 3 like unrelated ones.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all remember the Wii?
Uh huh.
We.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the Wii?
Yeah, the Wii.
Damn.
Wii.
Well, I wrote a joke about the Wii.
You wrote one about the Wii too?
Yeah, let's hear yours. Let's hear
It's
yours.
gonna be different.
It better be.
That's
Actually, I think they most definitely will. Never mind. Go ahead.
okay. It's the worst heckle I've ever had. He's just like, wait, I've got a joke like that. Don't do that. Hold up. I'm gonna go up. I'll be on there next. Well, the Wii. At some point, the developers of the Wii must have realized these guys won't be able to keep playing video games if they don't get a little bit active.
Mm-hmm.
So they attach the remote to them like a handcuff to make sure you're working your arms even if you're not jacking off. You know. I went through a period where video games really did improve my life. I played 2K, and then I wanted to go play basketball. I played FIFA, and then I wanted to play soccer. I played Call of Duty, and then I wanted to bring awareness to gun violence. It's a big deal. I don't play video games very much anymore because they're too stressful. And maybe it's just because I'm a young guy, and I get scared easily. But I don't like that you have to raise a family in Sims. I'm 20 years old. I don't want to be responsible for a baby. I just want to adopt an older child like Addison. It's because, sure, he might not listen if I tell him to clean his room, but
No, heck no.
he's fully formed and he can take care of himself.
We're not gonna take it. I'm not gonna clean my room.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Wow.
School shooting jokes.
Wow.
We didn't say that.
Hey,
That's
hey,
easy.
hey.
There was an open implication for whatever people want.
Yeah, he's shooting whatever.
Right.
Honestly, Call of Duty, a lot happens that's not shooting.
That's
You're
right.
planning where you're gonna go walk. You're looking at the map a lot.
You're planning
Liam
where
looks
the
like a
boss plant the
school
bomb.
Are you, bro,
I'm just kidding.
I'm not in the right demographic. Bro.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
Man,
I'm
you
kidding.
school shooter looking ass. That's if we had.
It's because it was the trench coat. What do you?
Travis coat is not a good look for anyone. It's terrifying.
It's a nice coat though.
It's terrifying for everyone
But,
else.
like-
Like,
Yeah.
I
What are
had,
you hiding in
I worked at
there?
Sportsman's
Right.
Warehouse
Wear
one
shorts.
time, and this guy walks in with a trench coat, right?
Oh.
Just a trench coat, and I'm like, okay, this guy is about to bomb this place. Like, that is literally what I thought.
Or
I'm
pull
like,
his dick out.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I was planning on
Yeah,
bomb.
he's probably got nothing else under it.
He's like, comes up to me, he's like, hey, can I get some boots? I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go and I like get in boots, and I'm like back there. I'm like, oh, he's about to blow up this whole place, and then he just bought boots.
Just spot boots.
But I'm saying the trench coat's scary.
So the moral of your story is don't judge someone wearing a trench coat.
No, the moral of the story is don't buy trench coats because you do that to everyone around you.
Yeah, you
Okay.
freak out
I
everybody.
feel
Yeah.
like trench coat is like the kind of it's got to be long. Like my coat, it's the right color, but it's not like long. Like I think you can't see someone's knees, or it's close to their knees if it's a trench coat. My coat is literally like normal coat length.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Well,
just
he's
making
got
a
this.
joke.
This is more of a bomber jacket,
Well,
which is a whole
right,
other
right.
issue. That's only the name of it. It's called a bomber jacket. Yeah.
No,
It
that
was
was,
good until you explained it.
I
And
know.
then it was kind of less good.
I like the joke though. I like the build up with the 2K, FIFA, and Call of Duty. That was a good little setup and punch. I love that.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a
that
good
was very
setup.
funny.
I do recover. I think I say that. I say like, what did I say? I wanted to, and then I say bring awareness to the real threat of gun violence or some shit. Like I feel like I have to say something to save my skin there. You know. So,
Nah, or you can just go more into it if you haven't noticed I'm wearing a bomber jacket tonight. Nah.
that's a little. That one I might not buy
Yeah.
it back for that one.
Yeah, don't worry about me, guys. I'm wearing like earrings and I like care about my hair. Like, these are not things
You'll be
that
alright.
people, would have issues do.
My socks.
Have issues.
I
I got it together, man.
I got it together, guys. I'm just reporting the news out here.
yeah, in this imaginary scenario, the person is reporting the news.
Of course, imaginary.
I love it. I literally wrote a joke about The Sims and Wheeze, so that's like,
Really?
Dude,
yeah, that's like
I-
literally my bit.
I
Dude,
can't wait to hear the differences.
I messed up.
What was the first one that you did?
Let's see. It was about the Wii. Remember?
Yeah.
I said.
After I rudely.
Oh, it was about doing activities because they're too fat. Like, if they get too fat, they won't be able to even play video games.
Yeah.
I didn't say it like that, but yeah.
That's how I.
That's how I
said it.
interpreted it.
Well,
too.
right. It was
Yeah.
just about fit.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
working out. And then I said, and I like the only working out they're doing is they're
Mhm.
jerking off. That bit. And then
Ooh.
I totally messed up the last line. There's one I'm like I didn't mess it up. I needed a sentence in there that I didn't. So I said the video games are too stressful, and then I go into like I wouldn't want to raise a family in Sims.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to have a stressful video game first, right?
Yeah.
Because in my mind, that's the jump I made. Is I was like, oh, like I don't like playing something like Bloodborne because it makes me feel like super.
Yeah, what's
anxious.
stressful?
Right?
What's
Yeah.
stressful?
I mean, I wonder if there's a way you could go with it where it's like, oh yeah,
Rainbow Road, Mario Kart.
Ooh, yeah, like
Stressful.
oh yeah, Rainbow Road with a kid in the back.
Yeah.
Or he did something like we
Rainbow
came out
Road,
with Wii Archery,
drunk
that was
driving.
cool, banger. We golf, banger. We taking care of like your 3-year-old son, not a banger. I know why they went out of style then. I can't do that. I don't know.
Because it's just like I feel like there's something to that. Like nowadays, that there's a lot of more like even with like Death Stranding, like they're just putting kids into video games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And like
movies too. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, well, what if I don't want that in my entertainment?
Yeah, like the Mandalorian, they're just carrying around that little baby Yoda in the back. All of a sudden, it's like, why the hell do we have a kid all here all the time? I'm tired.
That's
of
like
kids.
a layer to the
Seriously.
game, though, where you got to do stuff and protect something. So
Mhm.
that's kind of cool. I think kids should be everywhere.
Yeah.
Pro kids. But I'm just saying,
Trying to get endorsed.
I want the kids. I'm just, I'm kidding. I don't
trying
want
to get
kids.
endorsed by the kids.
Yeah. I want the society of kids to back me up on this. But honestly, I don't remember what I was talking about. Kids.
Billy has a fiance, but for some reason I feel like Addison's gonna be a father first.
What'd you say at the start? You're like, where's the white bitches at?
I never said that. I'm a clean comic. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Nah, let's move on. All right, let's hear your Wii jokes. No, wait, 7.5. I like.
We're
that.
not rating anymore.
Oh, really?
We're not rating it.
We're not rating
Well,
it.
we can if we want. I just was suggesting. I was like,
so
oh, it's
make
the only
sure
thing that I
it's
think
still
is
on.
like.
Forget about it.
Can you grab my phone, Billy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, and I guess one thing I wanted to ask too. What did you think of that more? Since I didn't just do one premise. Actually,
I
wrote
liked
3
the
jokes.
first 2 or 3 hits. I thought the last one kind of
Well-
flattened out.
Well,
Didn't
for
really
sure. I definitely.
Well, I would just say, like, I almost rated like 8, but like, you got to end with the big hit.
Right.
But that you just probably the first time you told it, so you didn't know it was
For
gonna be the big hit.
But also, like, what do you think about like the difference between me coming with a story, like I normally did, and then I just wrote 3 jokes today?
I liked it. I liked the switch up.
I like quick jokes. That's my
Mhm.
style of comedy, so I'm more of quick jokes. But I'm trying to like write more into like story mode because it's like kind of captivating when you can turn a story and make like little like moments in it funny. So I'm trying to
Mhm.
work more into that. But obviously, I love the little quick stuff. That's my jam.
For sure.
Yeah. That's like Mitch Hedberg. You ever listen to him? I mean, his whole career was literally him just saying two-line jokes for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes, so funny.
Classic.
Yeah. He flew a little too close to the sun. But
I don't know.
I think with like story jokes, like if it's very close to you, like it's really good because like you're in the story and you care about it. But when it's something about like video games, it's good to have like more distant stuff because like if you did a story, it probably wouldn't be that personal. So it wouldn't.
Yeah, I once saw, who was it, Louis C.K., the reason he changed his, he used to be like a decent comic, but he wasn't like a great comic until somebody, I can't remember who, told him that, dude, all your stuff is funny. The point of comedy is just to show people that how shitty your life is.
Mm-hmm.
How terrible, obvious, like horrible
Yeah.
your life is. And then that's when Louis C.K. kind of like really got it together and started being like, my life's horrible all the time.
Yeah, and you believe him.
Yeah, and you're like, damn,
It looks horrible
Yeah.
all the time.
I believe you when you tell us that.
I never said that. I like my life.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be my new shtick.
Yeah.
I just wanted to end.
Man, life really sucks.
Hang in there.
Hang in there, kid.
Oh, was this an AA meeting?
Alright.
All right,
Alright, dude. Let's get into it.
run it.
Video games, dude. I like playing The Sims.
Mhm.
That game's fun because it's like it's as close as I'll ever get to like owning a house, you know, and like having a meaningful life. Good start.
Getting Addison, right?
Good start.
Oh, that's a good
That
one.
was one of the quick ones. I've been playing violent video games on and off for like my entire life, right? And after 21 years of doing this, you want to know what my favorite game right now is? Wii Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Wii?
Yeah.
It's like that game console that like picks up your motion and like only sometimes works, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I found out the other day that maybe it's like not something you should like let people know you're doing.
Oh.
You know, like I was talking to this girl at the bar, and she's beautiful, she's cool, she skis, right? And I accidentally, yeah, right. I was like, and I accidentally said, "All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna go home and play some Wii Frisbee."
Frisbee?
She was like, "What?" And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna get out of here. Go home and go skiing." And she's like, "Oh, that sounds fun." Like, dude, it was 1 a.m. Alright, that's it, yeah.
Alright, nice.
Yeah, thank you. True story.
Oh, man.
True story, dude.
Bro, good jokes. The first one, what was it? I don't remember.
The
It's so
Sims.
funny.
It's the
Yeah.
closest I'll get
Oh,
to
it's
having
meaningful
a-
life. Yeah.
And having a home.
Having a home.
Have I heard you tell that before, or did you just come up with that?
No, I just wrote that one.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, just
yeah.
it seems so. I was like trying. I thought I recognized it from you. I thought I heard it from you.
Oh, that's
But
Oh, the second part, the second joke is kind of like the same setup as like my saying something risky,
Oh,
which is like
it
what?
is. It was the same set. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the exact
okay.
same setup as that.
Yeah.
But that's like a good tie back if I can like work that into the
Yeah.
set, you know?
Ooh, yes.
But yeah, the meaningful life thing, that was really funny. I think,
sure.
yeah, you could do like I'm a horrible like murderer something in my actual life, but in the Sims thing, I'm like a Christian pastor, like just like a total like.
I'm a degenerate in real life, and then I go into The Sims, dude, and I'm just like a pastor.
It's like I'm watching.
Yeah,
my
like
hands.
I am selling the case for Christ in my virtual life.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. You're just like, I have a family.
Yeah.
I care about
I love
people.
my boys. I'll do anything for them.
I play club football. I play club soccer. I'm just like upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
You know, some people have pictures of their real kids in their wallet. Like, what if you took a picture of your sim family
Mhm.
and just walked around? With
I
it
love
in
those
real life?
dudes so much, dude. Like, I carry them around my wallet.
yeah. You're like, look here.
Oh, that would be dude. Yeah, because like that would go perfectly with the little
With
thing.
all your
of, like,
pictures,
I'm
bits.
like, guys, look at this. This is my Sims family.
Sims family.
I have an ongoing bit where I pull like a Photoshop photo of me with like someone famous in the photo. Like I did like Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Caitlyn Jenner, Beyonce,
Yeah.
Oprah.
It's awesome.
It's ongoing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
It's awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. I don't know where else to go with that. I just like, I really like the first part.
Yeah.
Second part. Oh shoot. Okay, so like
it's a little all over the place. That kind of.
What was the last joke you said?
It was when I was talking to that girl at the bar,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
accidentally said like,
Oh,
get out of
yeah.
here, play Wii Frisbee."
It'd be funny if, like, in your head, like, she's like, oh, but in your head, you're like, oh, I said the wrong sport.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I meant to say tennis.
Totally should say tennis.
I'm gonna say bowling. Fucking
Like one of the cool sports, you know?
Oh, dang. She knows I play. No, she's like, no, I'm fine with you playing the Wii.
Yeah.
Frisbee.
Yeah.
Wow,
What are
dude.
you?
Wii Frisbee.
Lame?
What was the? Oh, sorry. The middle part. The only part that was weak was the second one. I was trying to figure out like if we should talk about the parts that we're struggling with. Right?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
The other stuff was great. It's just that one line.
Oh, it's the remember the Wii? Like it's the game console that picks up your motion and only like sometimes works.
So
That was a line that had like nothing to it.
What are you going for there?
It's just kind of like intro.
Just like making fun of the Wii, like setting it up, but like also
Mhm.
kind of making fun of it still, you know?
It's like a little. We're talking about the Wii now.
Cause like I don't know, I do actually like I've been on like I've had a weird Wii renaissance for the past few weeks, and like
I think
weird
we all
time.
reached that. Oh, I'm about to get into something with this Wii thing.
Oh shit!
Like, it's kind of like I don't think it's racist. I don't think
Okay,
it's racist.
fair.
But I have a black Wii,
Oh, yeah, I have a white Wii.
and it is
Yeah.
not broken. But all my friends had white Wiis, and they all broke around the same time.
Black don't crack, dude. Come
No,
on.
no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
during BLM, though.
Whoa.
What does that have to do with it?
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
I think they broke all the white Wiis.
They just sent out a patch that just like kill all the white Wiis.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Awkward.
It might be a little bit.
That's not racist at all.
Well,
I
it
just
isn't.
think they broke all the white Wiis, and my black Wii is still going strong. It's so good.
Yeah.
If anything, this is a message for black Wiis.
No, because I had an Xbox. I actually noticed. I have an Xbox 360. I went through like 4 of them. I have that PlayStation 2 downstairs. You know, black PlayStation 2. I've literally had it since I was like 10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It works perfectly.
Yeah.
And I have to go through an Xbox every like 2 years because they always break. So black don't crack.
Yeah.
That,
All
might
right.
be, that might be the best way to.
Yeah, we'll put it that way.
But anyway, I think what you're trying to get at is like you're trying to turn it on, you're getting frustrated that it's not working.
Well, I actually like have been playing it, so like I know like the motion shit like doesn't work sometimes, so
Oh,
it's
the
kind of
motion.
frustrating. You
Yeah.
know, like how your like
Yeah.
controller disconnects, you gotta like put it on there and like let it calibrate for a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah,
The
yeah.
worst part is
I thought-
when you're bowling and you just like drop it. You're like,
Oh,
you're
and the
bowl and you go blah. You're like, ah.
Oh, that would be funny because if I did like the thing where like you know when they throw the bowling ball back and then like they like I'll do like the 360 and like I jump and do a 360.
Yeah, I feel like doing motions to the Wii jokes might even be funnier
Yeah.
if one of
Yes.
you tries to do that or
Yeah, that would be funny.
I think
make it physical. A
for
little bit.
sure. I think it's just like raising the intensity. Like right now, you treated it like a throwaway line, but but that's a joke, like a good one.
It is a joke.
You know.
Yeah.
I
I
also-
also the Wii where the thing where you go like whoop, drop.
I also think it's funny,
You know,
like the
the-
sensor gets so broken, and you spend so much time like trying to get it to click one
Oh, yeah,
button,
you kinda
and then
click
you
on the-
lose bowling. You're like, oh, I must be a bad bowler.
I
It's
could
like, no,
also-
the sensor's broken.
I could also be like, parents, remember that console where like your kid threw the remote into the TV because he was trying to bowl?
Yes,
That's
that's a good
right.
one too.
That's relatable for like the older crowd.
Mhm.
Also, I think you said emotion. The you know how it reads. It like picks up your emotion and doesn't work.
I heard emotion the first time.
Yeah, so I think that's part of it too. It's
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
It'd be funny if they came up with another one called Wii Motion, and it's just where you cry.
emotion.
It's encouraged to cry while you're playing.
It's like your me character. You're like,
No, that's just AA simulator.
I do really, I do really like the bit where he was like, or like the potential thing where you're like, you're trying to get it to free.
Yeah.
You click on the one part,
Uh-huh.
it's just your Wii's broken, so it's just
yeah.
but
But then you think,
all around the
and then you
screen.
think the game's gonna be like fair.
You're like,
You should give up at that point.
Yeah.
You should know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna be fun.
Like, yeah, it's not gonna pick up my forehand the way I want it to.
I know, what the hell? I'm shit at tennis. Fuck.
Yeah.
But no, it's just because the Wii remote is broken.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good.
That was a good joke.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
That was a good joke.
All right, kind of covered most of what I'm gonna talk about here. Okay, video games are pretty crazy these days. I got a friend playing video games, and it's a lot different, than video games used to be. It's taking up all his time. He's in virtual reality, but to me, it's not virtual. This is his reality. Like, it's much better. It's much better life. You know, he's killing a death squad all day. What do you do in the real world? You got milk. Maybe not even. No, wait. He thought about getting milk. That's what he did that day. That's one.
I don't like
There's a big difference, and it really changes the way we watch The Matrix. Because I was watching The Matrix with him, and we used to watch that movie like, wow, these people are enslaving mankind. This is awful. And now we watch it, and he's like, "Man, their VR is incredible. I wish we had that." All right,
Dang, everything's a little green tinted, but like in the
I'm
main.
done.
Oh, it was great.
Go for it.
The first thing I noticed right off the bat is when you
Mhm.
say, that's his real reality. I wanted you to pause there. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would have
yeah.
come and laughed a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just breezed through it, but other than, I liked it. And then, yeah, I mean, it was solid by the end.
Yeah, I think it's funny, like realizing, we're even having like a thing about like, isn't it crazy realizing how many of your friends would probably live in the Matrix nowadays?
Yeah,
like how that's an actual thing.
They
People
choose
would-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they choose it. Or you could like work at McDonald's or like
That's
some
a bit.
shit restaurant.
That's a whole bit.
Yeah, that's a whole bit you could figure out or
Yeah.
something.
Uh-huh.
It was like, but now they're like, oh, what? I get to live in the 90s and it's just slightly green tinged.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why would I not do that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to like get mad about Facebook or care about Harambe dying or anything.
Yeah. When you're watching that, you're also thinking like, Neo's probably fantasizing about what the real world's like. When he finally gets to it, and it's just a ship of like bald people with screws in their head. He's like, ah.
Right.
Dang it.
Well, he is also Superman, so that kind of makes it better.
Yeah, like they keep going back into the Matrix, and it's like you can have all these guns, you can have all this karate,
Mhm.
and he's like come out, and he's just like, it's dirty.
I think the one thing from the Matrix that I wish we really had was the ability to just like download kung fu into your brain.
Oh my gosh.
That is like the best scene ever.
I think now would be a good time to mention that I have not watched The Matrix.
Really?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're living in it.
All right,
Here we
quick
are.
5-second summary. The Matrix is just a simulated world made by AI to make us think that we're in this world, but they're actually just using our minds for our batteries, right?
They feed off of our life support.
Oh.
Right? So it's like the machines have taken over the world. They put everybody into this cryogenesis so that they can take your power.
So ever since this movie came out, people have been speculating, are we living in the Matrix? And there's really no way to tell.
Right.
Yeah.
But don't you think you might?
Because in like 10,000 years, could an AI? It's getting better every year. Could it at some point develop a world that is
Mm-hmm.
you don't even know that it's not this one? Actually, we went snowshoeing yesterday, and the whole way back, the guide was talking about this theory. He was just like, I definitely think we're in a simulation, dude. Like that snow today. It wasn't right.
It wasn't right. He's a weatherman. He said it wasn't going to snow.
No, the
So
whole
he's like,
20-minute
it's
ride
a
back, he was talking
simulation.
about it. He was just like,
Yeah.
no, probably isn't real. Probably isn't real.
What
I love that, dude. People that don't think everything's real, like my dad is recently starting to question the shape of the Earth.
Hell yeah.
He's,
Let's go.
you know, so that's pretty cool. And honestly, I think people that are just don't think it's real, it's so funny. Like, he would look at mountains where he used to come from. He'd like, I guarantee you, the government is storing nuclear missiles in that mountain. I was like, well, what a much more fun way to look at the world. Like everything you look at, you're like, something is up.
Yeah. Don't miss that pinata.
Yeah, weed, California. He thinks that's like a place for the government to shoot people that are trying to escape. And I'm like, everyone else just looks at this like a boring town.
Never heard that one before.
True.
No one's heard of it. He came up with it.
Just seeing the magic of the world everywhere.
Yeah.
I have this shirt that has all of the planets of the solar system lined up, and they're all round, right? Except for the Earth. It's just like flat.
Oh.
And then everything else is round. It's like
That's awesome.
the best $22 I've ever spent.
That's awesome.
It's so good.
It's like I just think the world is a frisbee.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're just playing disc golf.
We're actually just intergalactic disc golf, you guys.
We're just floating around.
We're just floating. You guys really think about it. We're all just on a frisbee playing disc golf.
I wonder if books and media have convinced people of that over time. Like there's Terry Pratchett was this writer, and he wrote all these books about something called the Disc World, and it was total fantasy. But I wonder if that would have an impact on how many people thought the world was flat.
Have you guys
The
heard?
problem is, like, if you die and it was flat, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just like, oh, okay.
Have you guys heard about the theory about Mount Shasta?
No.
How there's a secret world hidden underneath the lava fields.
It's pretty sick.
These aliens called the Lemurians.
No.
And it's yeah, dude. It's some guy found a portal and it's in another dimension.
What?
But it's weird. I watched some documentary on it last night. It was really funny.
Is he the only one that's gone to the dimension?
Allegedly, there's been a few people but they're all in disappearing. Like they've all
Yeah, I was
disappeared.
like, trust me, bro, I didn't kill him.
Yeah, he's just a serial killer.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
like,
serial
no,
killer.
they're in a dimension, bro.
I took these like 7 people there, and they all disappeared.
I take someone like once a month,
I
and they always don't come back.
I watched I watched a really shitty movie on it last night. It was fictional. Not saying that it is fictional, but the movie is fictional.
Of course.
And it was like made in the 90s, and it was like so bad. The budget must have been like $1,000, you know, like horrible audio and everything. And they had like CGI'd like pyramids coming out of Mount Shasta, and it was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I love those. I love it when they're like, that anything's conspiracy theory, they just add a pyramid.
I'm like, dude, this is not helping you guys like get people on board with this. This is making it way worse.
I know, you gotta add like a fun aspect to it. Like, hey, we have parties every other week.
They did. They said they lured people into the mountain because they had like sexual like play. Like it was like an overabundance like sex in there, and like it's
Overabundance of sex?
and pleasure.
Sex
It's
mountain.
like a
They're
weird.
Getting it out?
It's a like sex on Mount Shastacle. It's a weird like interdimensional thing.
Oh my gosh,
Sex
we
mountain.
just can't even hold on to sex together. We just have to start
You
handing
just
it
feel
out.
yourself gravitating towards the mountain. You don't know why.
So I'm going. I won't be available next week. I'm going to Mount Shasta. I have a quick trip.
I got a few friends waiting for me.
I might be going for a
Quick
few
trip. We'll call it a quickie.
Might be a few.
We're going to quickie to Mount Shasta.
Might be
I've
going
heard
for a
there-
few millennia.
I've heard there's an overabundance of just sex there.
Yeah, I hear sex is oozing out of this mountain, and I gotta be seeing that.
You had me at mountain, overabundance, and sex. Like that's my 3 favorite things, dude.
You had me at mountain.
Yeah, come on.
That's just the funniest phrase ever. That's such a funny phrase. That's just an overabundance. It's just way too much.
Too much.
Just can't handle it.
Yeah, I feel like that's how people talk about the gold rush. Like, they're like, there's so much gold there,
Dude.
and it's just coming out.
Yo,
So
I've
bad.
been like,
Come on, your
I've
ears.
been deep diving into like Oregon mining history.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You know, like many like how prevalent it was in Central Oregon, in like
Dude,
the Ochocos,
I
and like
went-
all the little lost mines that are up there.
I went to the
I've
museum
never heard
and
of that.
saw
Yeah.
all the stuff about Oregon history, and I was like, I don't care enough to research.
Oh,
any
you
of this.
buffoon!
No, like,
It's
so
so
boring
cool.
to me.
It's so cool, dude. There's all
Wow.
these like little like lost mines. All the buildings are up there. You can still go find gold if you look hard enough.
you go find gold.
I've heard there's an overabundance of it.
There's an overabundance of it.
Awesome.
That is
Oh yeah,
cool.
because I really want to go caving soon. There's caving out by past China Hat Road. There's
Yes.
like a ton of old like
Oh, yeah.
natural lava tubes and caves. I want to do it so bad.
There's some cool ones out there. A lot of them are like covered up though. There's like literally like holes in the ground, but they're like graded up.
Oh,
Do you mean
Graded, gated up.
that's where they're holding the sex. That's
That's
where they're
That's the portal.
When you say caving, you mean like hiking in caves or roping
He
down?
means
or-
splunking.
Oh,
spelunking.
is that the water one, or is it?
No,
Just
that's
going
just
in a cave and chilling.
Yeah.
Dude, after the podcast, I will tell you about a cave I know about.
Oh.
I can't disclose,
Your
but
mom's.
no, dude. Bro,
God.
take it back.
Yeah.
You start saying his mom's address right now.
Oh, shit.
Anyways,
Hell
we'll talk about it later.
Okay, it's
Okay.
hot button.
All right. Well,
On
I love that
Patreon
joke.
if you want to hear about the cave.
Wow, where did that joke come from? Okay, so that was what the Matrix.
Matrix went to a cave
Oh.
somehow.
Oh, I was.
And then I went to. Yeah, sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
no, please. You're
No.
holding the mic.
Wow.
You have the mic. Dude, I just feel like I've been holding a pen this whole
I know. I
time.
just gave you my pen.
They don't even know, dude. This thing like is just it doesn't even work. Like they don't even know. I've just been talking into it this entire time.
You gotta fake it till you make it in this business.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Was somebody gonna say?
Oh, you please go ahead. I didn't really. I was gonna
I was-
add on to what Addison was saying. But
Well, I was just thinking about like after the joke, like if if we're in a matrix right now
Uh-huh.
and we're developing AI, could it be like a cycle, like all the way down? Just there's an AI in every new matrix. It gets to a
Ooh,
point-
like that
you know what I'm saying?
AI.
Yeah.
Oh, like in the AI, they
Made
made AI,
and
and
then
then they
makes-
made another Matrix.
So it could be like a billion.
Bro, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight.
In Minecraft
I
they did
can't
that.
believe it.
It,
No, they did.
No way.
They've used it's like redstone. It's like okay, you can actually make circuits using various materials in Minecraft, and it'll act like a circuit. So they've made 8-bit computers within Minecraft.
Whoa.
They're like these gigantic like things, and it'll like run it'll run like a digital clock.
It's just like the
In
Inception,
Minecraft.
like dream
That's
within a dream thing.
Yeah, using just the physics of the game engine and the different blocks.
What I learned from the Lemurian documentary last night
Oh yeah.
is that there's infinite parallel universes.
Bro, how could someone prove that? How could someone be so confident enough to
Quantum
say
physics.
that? Yeah, they don't. They made that up. That's
I
a
can't
made
say
up
I
thing.
can't say it, but someone can. So.
Imagine the audacity to go into a white room, do whatever you do in there, and then come out and say there are infinite parallel universes.
I figured it out, guys. I figured it out because
How?
there has to be at least one universe where I get laid. I can't believe there's none.
That's the origin story of
Yeah,
how
yeah,
this
yeah,
whole
that's
like
gotta
open
be.
universe theory got
Yeah.
started.
What if
Yeah.
all
Right.
theories just came from incels? Like all of them.
Yeah.
Like, think about
Checks out.
like math and stuff like that. Like people I mean, these are really complicated, hard things. They probably weren't partying. They were sitting with their rock, just scribbling.
They were thinking.
Yeah, these ancient
That's it.
cavemen were like inventing math, just like, ooh, there's got to be at least one.
There's gotta be a
Yeah, he's like,
to us.
no.
I think the whole infinite universes thing was just a bunch of, it was literally just started out as a joke, and they're just at the bar drunk, and there's like, well, yeah, there's got to be at least one universe where we can get women.
Right.
I think people believe it.
I
now
want to. I
because
want
of
to
Marvel.
believe. I want to believe in it. Like, that'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not cool if you can't visit them.
But
It doesn't benefit my life at all knowing that. Like, if there's a way to go visit one where like there's a cooler version of myself and I can hang out with them.
Doesn't it give you some peace of mind to know that like there's like another version of you out there somewhere that's just like hit it like everything on spot, like everything's right, like they're doing.
Yeah, but
everything
there's
right.
also a version of me that's probably a starving child in Africa.
But you're doing better than that person,
That's
so
right. Yeah.
be
Yeah.
grateful for what you got,
All
right?
right. Yeah, I mean,
Put it into perspective.
I was already
Be
doing
happy
that.
for yourself and be grateful that you're not.
Okay.
We can start a religion out of this.
This is like
You
how
know,
cults get.
this might be the fundamental thing for a lot
This
of
is how cults get started. Yeah.
They start with a podcast.
They start with an overabundance.
Yeah,
They start with
every cult starts with a
a
podcast.
podcast and overabundance of stuff. And then all of a sudden they
Okay,
say, no.
let's design our cult right now.
Oh, imagine the documentary 20 years from now. It's like it was just four guys sitting around a round table.
Yeah, this oval table.
Started talking about Sex Mountain.
Sex Mountain cult? No, we gotta have a better name than that. 4% milk?
Yeah, we couldn't. We'd have to do it like the Midwest though, because no
Uh-huh.
one drinks milk out here anymore.
Yeah. Well, okay, Scientology's all about self-improvement. So
gotta
like,
go to
what,
the
we gotta
dairy
make
fields.
ours different. We gotta make ours. I feel like every religion is about self-improvement.
Mm.
We can make ours about self-deprovement. Like how to just
Self-destruction.
self-destruction.
Well, there
Just
might be a few
quickening it up.
religions like that.
And it can be for all the population control people that just want to end a life. This is a horrible thought. I don't know why I'm entertaining this.
we got deep into cults here.
Yeah.
We got way off track.
That's good. That's
But
good.
yeah.
Cult's fun.
It could be cool.
Anyway, we want to be cult eaters someday. Who knows?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's if we're all 40 and none of us are famous, let's just start a horrible dehumanistic cult.
Okay,
I'm down.
but we all have to be. We all
Over
have to
40? That's
You
when
ever-
we're giving up?
Yeah.
Well,
You're giving up faster?
Dude, well, Billy's
like
gonna be like
22.
70 by then.
Why are you
Billy's gonna be ancient,
By the
bro.
time we're 50, Billy's gonna be like, dude, 80, 90.
King
I don't
Billy?
know.
I mean, he's already a senior.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You made it sound like you would give up or wait. Oh yeah, what's your timeline? Like, how long would you try to work to be in comedy?
Honestly, before I saw this inspirational video yesterday, I don't know, maybe not long, but now I'm like pretty gung ho.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really thinking of it like when I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna like go until the fire's out, and then
Sure.
I'll be a dead person at that point. I'll probably just get a job at IHOP or something.
Yeah. Hang in there.
No, I'm there. I'm there.
You're like, I just applied. What do you mean?
Yeah. That was a reference to an earlier joke.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
It was funny.
Call back.
callbacks. Dang it, I had this. All right.
What's our runtime right now? What are we at?
We are almost at 45 minutes, so we should probably wrap up.
Should we wrap it up there?
All right. Well, okay.
Who gets the crown?
So
I
who we
vote
vote on?
Nico.
I vote Nico.
I was also going to
Alright,
vote Nico.
sweet. I also vote myself too. So.
Unanimous.
Yeah, you came out so strong with that first one.
There we go.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Good job,
Dilly,
Nico.
dilly.
Delay. Thank you guys.
Rico.
So am I picking a topic for the next week?
Oh,
If
yeah.
you'd like it.
Let's do music.
Ooh.
Overarching. This could be like a multi-series part. We could break it down into like further categories later, but let's just start with music.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
think.
with 1 week. 1 week on music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got several Drake jokes.
Me
running
too.
around my brain.
I got stuff lined up, so.
All right.
I'm all good with
Awesome.
it.
All right, thanks for watching,
Thanks
everybody.
for joining.
Till next time.
Dilly dilly.